stocks falling today, dragging the MSCI All-Country World Index to its biggest quarterly loss. You have to go back to 2008 for that. For details of the end of the quarter, the end of the month, let's go to Deborah Kostroun at the New York Stock Exchange. Deborah.
Well, thanks a lot, Pimm. And yes, stocks were in sell-off mode, especially in the final hour of trading. We really took another leg lower, and we closed out the trading month of September. Also, it was the last trading day for the third quarter. And taking a look at the third quarter, it was a doozy for the major averages. Take a look at that. The S&P down 14%. That was our biggest quarterly drop since the fourth quarter of 2008. And of course, what we all know what was going on then. We were in the depths of the recession. The Dow for the last 3 months down 12%, and the Nasdaq down about 13% for the third quarter. And of course, the reason for all that selling, all the concerns about Europe's debt crisis and the worries about the global economy falling into a recession, and those worries about a recession were certainly front and center today because we got news that Chinese manufacturing shrank for a third month, and also German retail sales dropped by the most in 4 years. So certainly not good signs there, Pimm.
Now, Deborah, while we saw stocks selling off in the quarter, we also saw money flowing into treasuries. People are buying U.S. government debt.
They certainly are. And treasuries were not only higher today, but in fact, they had their best quarterly advance since 2008. So the exact opposite. And it really just kind of illustrates that people were fleeing stocks and buying those treasuries. In fact, in Friday's session, yields on the 30-year bond were at 2.9%. And of course, kind of the intent of the Operation Twist that was announced last week from the Fed to get those long-term rates a little bit lower, and really shows that people were actually going to the safety of treasuries. And of course, this, as many people think that the economy might be tipping into a recession here, and a lot of traders point to the fact that we've had a plunge in manufacturing and a plunge in exports as signs that we could be headed into a recession. And of course, on Monday, we'll be watching for that manufacturing report to give us more clues. We get the ISM number on Monday, and of course, the big jobs report next Friday. Pimm, back to you.
Thank you very much. Deborah Kostroun reporting from the New York Stock Exchange.